hit the button. Whoa! Holy smokes! Marcus Conti reporting. Marcus Conti reporting. Good morning. I've been talking to myself for the last 5 minutes. How you doing, man? How you guys doing, man? My very, very much apologies to you. There was an extra button that I had to hit. I want to make sure that I'm live right now. There it is. There it is. I forgot to hit the go live button. Holy shit! I was sitting there talking to myself for a fucking good 5 minutes, man. So I got to know myself in the last 5 minutes. I want to thank everybody for being here. We have Teresa Sam. Teresa Sam, I know that's you, Weevil Girl. I want to, thank all my friends from DLive. We are a team here. We're a team, and we get to the bottom of things here. Zoot Suit Cooter, I know that's you. Haywire 237, my brother. I scrambled through the chat, so I know who's who. Teresa Sam is Weevil Girl. Vinny D Martini, motherfucker, is in the house. Hey, listen, man, don't be a dick in the chat. It's not a problem. It doesn't seem to be a problem anymore, but don't be a problem right now. But it has been a problem in the past. We want to keep this a peaceful discourse. We're friends here. We're moving the ball forward. I'm going to speed read the news for you. Marcus Conti, speed read the news. And we're going to have a good time here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Vinny D Martini in the chat. William Smith is here as well. Thank you, William, for being here. Zoot Suit is Haywire, right? These are my peeps. These are the peeps that made us happen. Everybody's my peeps. All right, but those are especially my peeps, right? So thank you, Vinny, for moderating. Don't just be nice. Everybody be nice, right? That's what we want on YouTube. We want to be nice. We want people to enjoy themselves and have a good time and come here and piss and moan, right? We don't want to ruffle any feathers, right? We want to be part of YouTube. We want to be part of the internet explosion, right? And we want to understand better what it is that is so, I don't know, maybe distasteful in the past of the things that maybe this channel has said or other channels like it have said, or just people have said, right? Why, I want to understand better. I want to know, I want to learn more about my sexuality and my male or femaleness, right? I want to know these things. I want to know about how effective vaccines are for humans. I want to know all of these things, and I want to understand everything about everybody, right? All of it. So anyway, man. So thank you all. William Smith said, "Why did we leave DLive?" Well, that's a good question. We didn't leave DLive. We're just not there right now. We're still, DLive is still up, and we're being cordial. YouTube has invited us back, and we're going to be very, very nice. We're going to play patty cake for a while, right? Well, we're going to keep playing patty cake because we love YouTube. Not only do we love YouTube, but we love Google. We love Google. This is the channel of the Google stock, GOOG, that always goes up, or GOOGL. Did you hear that? We like Google. I think look, we live in a time of change. We live in this vast new age of technology, and it's not even humans doing it anymore. Sometimes we have teams of bots, right? Automated bots that watch your show, right? The bots are watching the show right now. Hello, bots. We love you, bots. We are here to elevate the human discourse, the positive parts of it. That's what we're here to do, right? We're going to talk about the news in a positive way, so that everybody could be happy and nobody gets offended, whether you're male or cis male or transgender male or black or white or purple or green or yellow or in between, whether you're conservative or liberal or left or right or in the middle or independent or a Proud Boy or an Antifa. I don't give a flying fuck what you're aligned with, because I'm not aligned with anybody, right? I never have been. I'm aligned with God. I align myself with the cosmos, right? And then I open my mouth, and this is what happens, right? So anyway, man. So Kenzora says Marcus got re-chipped. I know. I got re-chipped. I got re-chipped. Right? I got reprogrammed. Right? I used to be an angry motherfucker. Right? I was angry at everybody. Right? I was fucking pissed off. Right? And I thought that was the way to get attention. Right? By being angry, and spewing venom on YouTube. Right? Not that I did that, but some people perceived that as what I was doing. But I've always had. I always had and will always have love in my heart for everybody, and you need that because you know what, the fucking today's times, man, the things that are happening. I got a newspaper. A little show and tell if you're too old to remember, right? We'll start the show in a second. We'll start talking about what's going on in the world, but this is a little show and tell. Remember these things? I was often in a hotel in New York, right, and I got to touch a newspaper again, right? These are newspapers. Hey, kids, I know kids. There's kids today that they don't know how to tell time on a round clock. Do you know that? There's kids that, the clock, a regular clock, right, with the arms. Young children look at the clock and they say, I don't know how to tell time on that thing, right? And what about this? What about these newspapers, right? What about this? Oh, you could smell the ink and the paper, right? And you get a picture of Joe Biden shaking hands with the Prince of Saudi Arabia, the guy who fucking chopped up Jamal Khashoggi in 25,000 pieces, right? This is good stuff, man. This is good stuff, man. That's what they do over there in Saudi Arabia. They chop your fucking head off, man. They chop your head off, man. So anyway, man. So whatever, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Buddy, we're back. Yeah, we're back. Somebody was asking me, I thought you was dead. I ain't dead, man. I thought you guys were dead. I thought everybody disappeared. I got the ball and chain on YouTube, right? That's all you do is you stay on YouTube all fucking day. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Wherever you are, there you are. I got a website. It's marcusconti.com. I switched everything up for now. We're on YouTube every day at 9 a.m. I put the notification up. You could come by earlier. I'll put it up a little early, and you can chat and know exactly where you're going to be and all that. I got a tip jar, too. You scroll down, you hit the tip jar, and or Patreon, and it's ways to contribute to the channel. And that's how we get paid. Or just join us every morning right here, 9 a.m. YouTube. We're 9 a.m. YouTube. Look, upcoming. Why is it upcoming, man? We're live. Come on, man. Come on, we're live. We're live. 32 people watching, man. We're live. So, I apologize for earlier. There's an extra button that I had to hit when you set up the chat. And now I know where the button is. It's up here. See this? I can end the stream at any moment. Or I can highlight it. Right? So, I got Granny Cat, too. Do the hashtag, if you will, around YouTube and Facebook and other wonderful platforms. Granny Cat. You do this in the chat. Check it out. Granny Cat, hashtag Granny Cat. And that's how you'll find her. She's got a website, and she has these amazing videos up, and now she has 44 subscribers. She's going to have more subscribers than we do over here, man. Granny Cat is going to be a famous cat, man. She's famous, man. So let's start here. So let's start with the appalling news, right? FDNY, Fire Department Marine Unit, saves pup. A puppy thrown off the Harlem fucking River Bridge. Right? Why would you do this? What kind of fucking beast? What kind of fucking animal would throw a dog off the bridge? What in the hell is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with someone that would do that? What did this dog do to you, man? The dog is look at this. The fireman's having a good time. How the fuck does somebody do it? So firefighters came to the rescue of a dog who had been cruelly thrown off a bridge into the Harlem River Tuesday afternoon. Now, it's not a very high bridge. Right? It's a young dog. The dog survived. The dog was just paddling around in the water, probably never been in the water before. Fire Department Unit 4 raced to the scene, found the Good Samaritan clinging to the canine from the shore in an attempt to keep his head above water. Firefighters were able to pull the white and brown pooch out of the busy waterway. Right? The dog was brought over to a shelter and immediately adopted. Homo, lesbian, slut, straight guy. Why'd you throw your dog in the water, man? Why'd you throw black, white? Fucking who are you, man? Right? Because we got to identify you. We got to know who you are, right? Because that's the way things are today. You have to fit nicely into a category. Because if you don't pick one, someone will assign you one, like cis male or something, or fucking angry white guy. Right? White privilege, motherfucker. Right, but who threw the dog in the water? Who threw the dog in the fucking water? That's what we want to know, man. We didn't find out, but so there's bad news and good news, right? Some animal throws a puppy in the water, and then the good firemen, right? The good Samaritans of New York City, fire department, police department, right? These are good people, man. Fire fucking department. You try running into a burning building and save somebody, right? Just go ahead and sign up for that. Let me see you run into a fucking burning building and save somebody for your job, or have to go in and deal with the lowest low-life trash shooting at each other over fucking who sells drugs on the corner, a.k.a. the police, right? The police got to deal with these low-lives, right? It's fucking low-lives, right? And it's not the drugs. It's that they're low-lives, right? All right, the same low-lives. So, man, it's hot here. It's fucking 80 degrees, man. I'm ready to pass out. I might drink it out of my Tweety glass. This is my new glass. It feels like a yellow day. I got Tweety out. Sometimes it's a red day, and I bring on Tasmanian Devil, the Tasmanian Devil glass. I love these glasses. These are my favorite glasses. I used to drink Pellegrino all the time, if you remember, but now I drink. I don't know what I drink, man. What I drink. Right? So let's keep going, right? Oh, so another good news, right? We're trying to get to the good news in this life. So Manhattan DA Bragg, Mr. Bragg, it's the guy on the left, the fat guy with the goatee, right, drops charges against Jose Alba, right? You remember Jose Alba? Who's Jose Alba, right? He's the guy he's the bodega worker up in Washington Heights in Upper Manhattan, right? He was working in the bodega, and some homeboy came in there pushing his way in the door. Right, first his fat fucking hoe girlfriend comes in, buys a bunch of Lucy's, mouths off to the guy at the store, goes back and gets his boyfriend, right? And the boyfriend comes into the fucking bodega with a knife. No, he didn't. I correct that. He didn't have a knife. The girl had the knife, right? So he comes into the bodega and he pushes his way into the cash box, right? Where Alba, the guy on I guess he's your left, right? He's the guy on the far left, the white shirt. This fucking animal pushes his way into the bodega cash box and pushes him into the chair, leaning over a motherfucker like this, right? You don't have to tolerate that shit in America. What he did was he pushed his way out of the way and he grabbed the weapon and he fucking right? He did what he had to do. He protected himself. Mr. Alba did. And for protecting himself, he was charged with manslaughter. Right? Murder. He defended himself in the cash box in his business from some animal trying to rob him or whatever the fuck the guy was doing. He shouldn't have been in that cash box. Right? And this jerk off on the left, Alvin Bragg, the DA in New York, charged him with murder instead of self-defense, but to correct the past and to de-jerk off yourself, Mr. Alba has de-jerk offed himself by letting Mr. Bragg has de-jerked off himself by letting Mr. Alba out of fucking jail and gave him his $5,000 back for his bail money, right? So that's good, right? So Alba, it's a horrible thing that happened, and Jose Alba, the worker in the store, even apologized. He said, "Man, I really didn't want that to happen. I regret what I had to do. I regret what I did. I bet he regrets what he had to do. I don't think he regrets what he did. Anybody, any smart thinking person would have done that. But you see the dilemma there, right? What qualifies as self-defense? Remember with, Kyle in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where he defended himself being attacked by thugs at a rally, right? Being attacked and chased with guns and people throwing drop kicks at him and fucking trying to kill him. All right, running away, trying to kill him. And so he killed them before they killed him. And he got thrown in jail. And eventually the trial was ruled in his favor. But Mr. Alba's not going to have to deal with any of that because the DA dropped the charges. The guy is definitely dead. It's self-defense, right? So now this is good because you know what it tells the thugs, you know what it tells the bully criminals that walk into bodegas and start throwing their hands around and pushing people and fucking with the public. It says if you do that and you violate my fucking space, especially when I'm standing over the cash register, I have to kill you. I got to get you out of this box because I don't know what your intentions are. Right? People get robbed and killed all the time in my position, guarding the cash box. So get the fuck out of here. Right, so that's good. I think that's a good thing that Mr. Alba is now a free man. Formerly Dominican Republic, been in the country 30 years. Outstanding. No criminals, no crime. He's a hardworking guy. Right? Sends his money to his aunt and grandmother in Dominican Republic so they can eat. Right? Outstanding guy, right? So congratulations, Mr. Alba. I bet you're celebrating in fucking Washington Heights right now. Right? So what else we got? Disinformation Governance Board. Oh my God, right? So in America, we need a Disinformation Governance Board. We need the federal government, according to Joe Biden, to set up a Disinformation Governance Board so that you don't disinform everybody. But who is the great purveyor of disinformation? It's always, and I'm not saying it, I'm just going to play the videos. Ron Paul will say it for us, but this is the cracker, the crackhead, whatever she is, who was assigned to lead the Disinformation Board, someone who's supposed to be neutral in their opinion, someone who is supposed to be a neutral arbitrator of truth, of information, right? You know what? Just get out of the way and let people talk. Let people engage themselves. Let there be a clash of ideas, an honest clash of ideas. Don't let fucking turds like this woman right here run it. So the thing has been shot down, but listen to who she is.
Bothering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious.
Ugh. What the hell? Are we allowed to play this? I guess. Are we frozen yet? I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous right now. I don't want to play things too long. But you know who she is, right? It's this really fucking weird woman.
It's how you hide a little lie, little lie. It's how you hide a little lie, little lie.
It's how you hide a little lie, little lie. Little lie, little lie, little lie.
How you hide a little lie, little lie when Rudy Giuliani shared that intel from Ukraine. Oh.
Rudy Giuliani shared like intel from Ukraine. You know what I mean? Like it's twisted garbage. And this is the person that Joe Biden assigned in government to oversee information, how information. So that idea was trashed. Listen to Ron Paul sum it up.
Do we have policies? Do we have guardrails? Do we have standards?
But here's the problem. We can't even agree. We can't even agree what disinformation is. You can't even agree that it was disinformation, that the Russians fed information to the Steele dossier. If you can't agree to that, how are we ever going to come to an agreement on what is disinformation so you can police it on social media? I think you've got no idea what disinformation is, and I don't think the government's capable of it. Do you know who the greatest propagator of disinformation in the history of the world is? The U.S. government. Are you familiar with McNamara, the Pentagon Papers? Are you familiar with George W. Bush and the weapons of mass destruction?
I'm familiar with both of those. Rand Paul. Thank you very much, Senator Rand Paul.
Are you familiar with Iran-Contra?
Uh-huh.
I mean, think of all the debates and disputes we've had over the last 50 years in our country.
All right.
We work them out by debating them. You don't work them out by the government being the arbiter. I don't want you guardrails.
That's right.
I want you to have nothing to do with speech. You think we can't determine, speech by traffickers is disinformation? You think the American people are so stupid they need you to tell them what the truth is?
It's hysterical, right? That's what these government agencies, they want. It's more than that, though. It's really more than that. The answers always lie in the stock market. It's money. It's control of narrative. It's controlling speech, right? To lead it in a certain way, right? Through censorship, through bully aggression, through the institution of governance boards. And Ron Paul has been on top of this issue the whole time.
Steele dossier. I don't trust government to figure out what the truth is. Government is largely disseminating disinformation.
Yeah, they have been, right? So that's so this Disinformation Governance Board is officially killed. That's good. That's good news. What time is it? 3 minutes. We're going to break to the market and see what's going on. We went way up yesterday. We went way up. So AOC, Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez, the liberal Democrat from New York, the freedom fighter, the climate change activist, the great Latino hope for bringing change to Congress and the Senate, Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez. Those have spoken her name in the same context of future president. That is Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez. She was down at a pro-abortion demonstration. Now, last we spoke, abortion was legal across the country on a federal level. And if you've been sleeping in a closet, you know now that Roe v. Wade has been overturned. It's been replaced by a different law. What's the different law? I forgot the name of it. We now have a different law, right? It was overturned, and the good Supreme Court justices have deemed abortion not part of the United States Constitution, right? I don't know why I'm talking about that, but anyway, so oh yeah, they're at a pro-abortion rally, which means that these people, whatever they are, or whoever they are, whatever affiliation they have, want to see abortion continue. Right? They like abortion. They want the woman's right to end reproduction, right? Because they believe the women on that side of the argument believe that I'm equal. I want equality. I want to be equal as everybody else, right? That's the argument. I'm not making that up. Is that the presence of a baby, bringing a newborn baby into this world, causes me to not be able to live my life the fullest. It deprives me of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, that's not my argument. That's their argument. That is the pro-abortion argument, that the woman should have the right to choose the destiny of the unborn, because it violates her right to live a free life. I know many people, many women who have had abortions, and almost without fail, they almost always regret it. They always look back on it as traumatic. There's a lot of women who view childbirth as traumatic and devastating and life-changing. But I think that the thing. Well, what I'm doing is I'm giving you an opinion on abortion in this country. And AOC was down there, but here's the story, right? Look at the picture. Look at the optics. AOC being arrested at pro-abortion rally. in Washington, D.C., 10 feet outside of Congress, surrounded by police officers. Did AOC really get arrested at the rally? Well, let's find out. She looks like she's pretending to be handcuffed, right? Handcuffed, hand behind her back, right? But it turns out there's no fucking handcuffs. She's not handcuffed. That's fake. That's a fake picture, right? Here's the other one, right? Oh, yeah, they're handcuffed. They're not fucking handcuffed. There's no handcuff. They're pretending for the cameras. They're getting out. Look what your AOC became. She became a fucking press cunt, right? She became a media whore. That's who AOC is. She's a media whore. She's out there pretending to be arrested, right? And then what happens? Look, here's the other one, right? The other squad member. And then she runs over and gives a press conference. No handcuffs, no jail for AOC. AOC is not going to jail today. You'll go to jail. You go down to D.C. and protest something that is, in opposition of government. They'll throw you in jail. AOC, nah. She can do whatever she wants, man. She can do whatever she wants. Morning, everybody in the chat. Vinny DiMartini, my brother, is here. William Smith, how are you, man? Teresa Sam, how are you? Weevil Girl is here as well. TJ is Teresa J. I know that's you, Teresa J. Good morning. I went through the chat and found everybody, for the most part, who you are. Zoot Suit, good morning. That is Haywire 237. These are our friends from DLive. Why are we here? People are asking, is DLive any more free than YouTube? It's all the same to me. It's all the same. I just think that YouTube is important because it has history. It's a great platform. People enjoy it. Does it take a turn for the worse sometimes? Yeah, sometimes. We all do, right? So we're gonna have to live with that. We're gonna have to live with all that, and we're gonna stay here, and we're gonna pretend that we like what's happening in the world. So, ding! The markets are open. Markets are open. It's 9:33 New York time, and we follow the markets here at 9:30. So you can see what's happening, right? I'll give you the. This is. Let's look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is up right now. You see what's happening here at the bottom? This is the 1 hour chart. And for the last many hours, all the way back since the 10th of June, about 10 days ago, we've been banging around in this range, right? But we're all the way down. We're all the way down right now. See how we're all the way down? This is the bottom part of the Nasdaq. Now, you could say, oh, the markets are going to zero, everything is crashing, but not so, right? Because right now we're in the process of buying back. The buybacks are going to start very soon. So you'll see the market elevate, right? Go up, right? I'm not here to tell you the evil oligarchs of the stock market, right? Don't invest, let them starve. Look, the human beings, right, regular people, are only like 8 or 10% of the market anyway. 80, 90, 91 to 95% of it is all inside buying and selling, meaning that it's the banks, it's the corporations, it's the bigwigs, it's the billionaire class, right? Listen to those people and you'll know where the economy and the stock market is going, right? Listen to yourself and the idiot next door or some jerk off you meet at a rally. And then you'll probably end up broke, right? But here's what's going on, right? So I'll give you the big board right here. I'll tell you what's happening in the world. I think we're live. So Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 85 right now. The S&P 500 is down 5. The Nasdaq is up. The Nasdaq is up 29 points at this moment. So we have a mixed open on Wall Street. Apple is up 151 a share. Amazon 119 a share, up 90 cents. Google, we love Google. Google is the parent company of YouTube. GOOG, down 66 cents today. Looks like it is as well coming off the bottom. Let's look at Google. Yeah, see, Google's doing what the indexes are doing. Look, is the U.S. economy done? Are we going? Look, there's no problem in the U.S. economy. Inflation, all right, things get more expensive. That's what happens historically. Gas used to be 35 cents a gallon. Now it's $4.50 or $5. The inflation goes up, but also income went up. You had to know that. When you've got most of the country screaming from the rooftops $15 minimum wage, what happened? Government gave you that. Corporations gave you that. Now they're getting hammered because they're paying, mindless fucking morons $15 an hour as a minimum, instead of I don't know what I was going to say, but now they're forced to start firing these people, right? I don't know what I'm talking about because it's really fucking hot, and I got hair in my mouth. How's my hair look, by the way? I know people love my hair. They love my hair. People thought I didn't have hair for a long time. They thought I was bald wearing a wig. I'm not fucking bald. I'm not fucking bald, man. That's one thing I got, man. I got my hair, man. I'm old, man. I got hair. If you were as old as I am and you could grow your hair as beautiful as I have, you would do it too. I know you would. I know you would. The ETF that follows the Nasdaq, DIA that follows the Dow, and the S&P 500, SPY that follows the S&P 500. Right? And if you don't like the markets or anything like that, that's fine. That's fine. Right? If you want to come here and follow the economies up and down, if you don't like the economy, if you think it's going down, then you should invest accordingly. You could short any stock you want. You could short SPY. You could short DIA. You could short the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq. Go ahead and do it. All right. What I'm telling you at this level, at these levels right now, it looks like the bottom is starting to form right here. So if you short it here, you're very, very likely to get your ass handed to you, right? On a silver platter, right? You can see how it reversed so quickly. It's only 8 minutes into the session and we're already going up. See? There it goes, right? There's your evidence right there that we're going up, right? Right? Wall Street's not playing games anymore. That shit is going up, right? Look at that upward pattern. You might have gotten knocked out right here if you didn't hold on, but now we're going up. So according to the chart, we're going up. So thank you everybody for joining me on that. We'll continue to watch the markets on a daily basis. So anyway, man. So what else we got here, man? And I forgot where I was. I gotta find out where I was. I'm gonna shut these off too, so we don't jam up the fucking stream, man. Right? AOC. Oh, this is really good news. Really good news. I want to be careful that I don't talk about Julian Assange in too positive a light. Now, Julian Assange, if you remember, Julian Assange was a alleged journalist. He called himself a journalist. He was doing journalism. And he was reporting on a lot of things, right? He was reporting on the fake elections in America when the Democrats stole the Democratic primary and admitted that they did it. They stole it from Bernie Sanders. Remember all that? Julian Assange exposed that, but he also exposed some videos that Chelsea Manning had thrown his way. Chelsea Manning was a military operative, and he or she, Bradley Manning, whatever he is, found out and stumbled on some videos of Americans killing innocent people in Iraq, and simply made the video available to Assange to publish. She took the heat for it, but they want Julian Assange to take the heat for it, right? That's fucked up, right? And so anyway, but the story is we know the story of Julian Assange. He's a persecuted journalist, right? Right, and he's locked up in Belmarsh prison right now in England. He can't get out, right? And the president of Mexico, Manuel Lopez Obrador, has offered Julian Assange vocally again asylum in Mexico. So if Julian Assange can just get his paw out the door and on a fucking plane and land it in Mexico, he's a free man in Mexico, right? That's a wonderful thing that the Mexican government is doing, right? And it's sending a message to America. Right? He went on to say, this is the president of Mexico saying that Julian Assange is the best journalist of our time. And instead of celebrating him, United States wants to throw him in prison for 175 years. He said that journalist practice obtain rights. I don't know what he said. He said some good stuff, man. But what did he say? Best journalist of our time. Oh, yes, tear down. He said that the president of Mexico said that if Julian Assange is sentenced to life in prison, death sentence by prison, that America should begin to start a campaign to tear down the Statue of Liberty because liberty no longer exists. Right? There is no constitution. If you lock up a man for simply publishing the truth, the actual evidence of what happened, right? Where's fucking Ron Paul? Ron Paul's talking about the Pentagon Papers. Why don't you talk about Julian Assange and the overt criminal activity, war crimes of the American government, right? Let's talk about that, not the journalist who exposed it. But anyway, Julian Assange is on his way to America at some point. He has been approved for extradition into the United States. Now, is the United States going to turn him over to Mexico for asylum? Hell fucking no. England has to do it. So, England, get off your ass. Get off your ass, England, English people, and get Julian Assange the fuck to Mexico already, right? What else we got? Oh, Elon Musk. The great Elon Musk, the billionaire who owns, what does he own? Oh, yeah, he owns the car company, the fucking, I can't even think right now, man. I'm out of gas, man. What does Julian Assange own, man? I forgot what he owned. Twitter, right? He tried to buy Twitter, but he owns Tesla. What a brain freeze, man! I forgot that Elon Musk owns Tesla, the car company. But here's what's happening. So, Twitter has won its bid to fast track its lawsuit for forcing Elon Musk to buy them. Right? Think about the logic of Wall Street. Wall Street firm Twitter, right, publicly traded Twitter, is forcing Elon Musk, the billionaire, to buy them at $58 a share when their shit is trading for $35 a share. And they refuse to turn over the information about their company. When I want to buy something, I want to see everything. I want to see the books. I want to see if you're cooking the books. That's not frivolous. That's not a frivolous thing to ask. So Elon Musk lost a slight battle. His lawsuit, the lawsuit against him is going to be fast-tracked. One more thing about the market, and then I'll let you guys go. I'll let myself go. Right? Stocks storm higher as systemic selling turns into a tidal wave of $21 billion in daily buying. Right. All right. So something you might not know about Wall Street is that the corporations vow to buy back stock in the open market. They take cash on the books and then they buy back their stock, driving the stock price up, and then ultimately driving up their asset valuation as well. That's what buybacks are. That's what they did throughout the pandemic. The government was giving them $1 trillion, and they were taking the $1 trillion and buying the fucking stock, and the stock was going up. And everybody loves it. Everybody that owns the stock loves it. Once the government stopped stimulating the markets in such a way, it went down. But now we're back to buybacks, right? And it ends July 22nd. A melt up in the opposite direction as buyback blackout period ends July 22. At which point some $5.5 billion in daily buybacks will return and relentlessly lift the market up with little concern for price. So that's why we're going up right now. Look at that upward swing. You cannot deny that that's what's going on. All right. I'm happy when I see that. I love it. I love seeing that. I'm in. I mean, as a disclaimer, I guess I am long the market right now. I am long Nasdaq, Dow, S&P. I believe. Mostly Nasdaq. I believe that it will go up from this point, and I have put my money where my mouth is. That does not make me a stock touter at all. It makes me a guy who crunches what I see. Inflation doesn't worry Wall Street. It doesn't matter. Inflation means things cost more, which means they make more. They may sell less, but they're gonna get around that by firing you, and getting some jerk off to do twice as much work. That's how they get around it, man. So be careful what you wish for. So anyway, man, Mark's Conde reporting. There we are, man. Wow, this is fantastic, man. I love it. I love YouTube again. Look at this, man. We got 113 people checked in. We got 45 people live right now. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Vinny DiMartini, thank you for your fine moderation. Hopefully there were no dicks in the chat. Thank you for not being a dick in the chat. Thank you, Teresa J, for being here. Thank you, Zoot Suit Haywire 237 for being here. Thank you, Weevil Girl, Teresa Sam as well for being here. And Me So Hungry, how are you, man? How are you? Me So Hungry. Me So Hungry. Me So Hungry. How are you, man? Zoot Suit points out it's Tesla, right? I just have a brain freeze. Like I said, now it's 82. On my watch, it's 82 degrees here. It was fucking, it's getting hot, man. It's getting hot, man. Oh, I got to play some music. I guess I'll take you out with Granny Cat. I'll get some more exciting things to play on the way out, but I think Granny Cat is very exciting. The music is more cerebral. It's not as fired up, but relax, man. Maybe we shouldn't be fired up. Maybe we should meditate together as a segue. Maybe we should meditate. Let's meditate together. Om. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Peace, everybody. Mark's Conte reporting. Mark's Conte reporting.